The Wright brothers by Rodolfo
and Ulysses. In 1903, the Wright brothers achieved the first power-sustained and controlled airplane flight.
The Wright brothers were heavily inspired by a French pioneer of aeronautics by the name of Alphonse Pénaud.
In 1878, their father brought back a small model helicopter for them.
The model helicopter was a huge inspiration for the pair brothers. They used it as a sort of motivation, and in order to fund their inventions and research, they opened up a successful bike shop. So thus, they began to develop the airplane. They were working on different mechanical projects, and they eventually found a German aviator, Otto Lilienthal.
Lilienthal died in a glider crash. The brothers decided to start their own experiments with flight. Determined to develop their own successful design, Wilbur and Orville headed to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, known for its strong winds.
They tried and tested many different designs on how to figure out flight. Eventually, they decided to look towards nature, and there they found the answer: birds. The way birds use their wings for balance and control, they tried to copy this, and therefore they made a concept called wing warping.
When they added a movable rotor, the Wright brothers found they had the magic formula on December 17, 1903. They succeeded in flying the first free controlled flight of a power-driven, heavier-than airplane. Wilbur flew their plane for 59 seconds at 852 feet, an extraordinary achievement. At the time, this feat was extraordinary considering how everyone doubted them. The steam engine was seen as the most efficient device to move from point A to point B. However, the Wright brothers changed that. It's hard to overstate the importance of that moment because as Wilbur Wright watched his brother guide their flying machine into the air, the past and the future separated and the world started shrinking. This would transform the world because ahead lay transcontinental trips of less than a day, and eventually even the oceans would be crossed in a few hours, and then one summer day, a mere 66 years later, men would fly to the moon and walk around it. Undoubtedly, the Wright brothers had a massive impact on the future because without their work in aviation and the invention of the plane, this world we currently live in would look a lot more different.